Yo, what is going on? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, as always, otakus and hikikomoris out there, is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo 73 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. Of course, you guys are wrestling intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and if you want to, sub and hit the bell if you want. Anyways, so today, before I get into this, it's really awesome news, by the way. Cannot freaking wait to talk about this. You know, it's like going to be 4 days old by the time I upload it. It's 3 days old now, but tomorrow it'll be 4 days old. Very old school nostalgia game. Unfortunately, I never got to play it. One of my cousins did have it for the sake of drink out. Before I get to that, I'm probably going to rant 2 minutes. You probably skip the first 2 minutes of the video about this bullshit ass news I've been hearing for the past 2 months, probably longer, since I think last year, October, November. This bullshit fucking mainstream media garbage ass news that you know who, and you know who, and you know who, and you know who, if any people are listening. And the ones that are probably the least famous ones, like MSNBC or HLN, but you know, the big ones, I'm not going to say because, you know, they might strike down my channel, so I have that. I've been talking so much garbage, and it's really perfect popular news, trending on Twitter, 3.5+ million retweets and all that. The royal fucking wedding. I don't give a shit about that, man. I know 500,000 people out there that don't give a shit about it, like I don't either, thank God. Because I know a lot of them have sting-ass in England. Probably at the round table sort of shit. And it pissed me the hell off. And everyone worships these people like they're gods, they're saints, they can do no wrong. They're like Greek gods to them. They worship ground and the feet that they walk on. Especially that other fucking stupid cunt bitch I don't care about. The Meghan Markle chick or whatever. And you can go back and do your own research and history how evil and corrupted as hell those cocksuckers are. Just as bad as how George Bush, Obama, his father, Trump were. They're corrupted ass presidents. They're pretty much the kings and queens of that country. They might not be queens and queens here in the United States, but video game-like news, because, you know, reality's a bitch. But sometimes with video game, anime, movie, and sometimes sports like baseball, boxing, I know that's the only 4 things I give a shit about in this world. Pretty much irrelevant to me. Oh, yeah. And one other thing, I guess, animals. I'm a dog lover. Dogs are freaking awesome. It's like my Jack Russell Terrier Chihuahua I have. You've seen it in my older videos on 2014-15. Go back if you want to. Shenmue, one of my cousins back in the day, did have a Dreamcast and N64, so I only got to play this game once ever in my life. It's a real long-ass JRPG game, but at the same time, it's a puzzle, like mystery, detective solving sort of problematic situation, sort of awesome game. I only played one time, only got beat through half of it. I didn't beat the whole thing. This was in the PS1 Sega Dreamcast era, though, so it's probably about 1999. Probably 96 or 97 when it came out in Japan, and I think it was 2000 when we got it here in the US. It was either 99 or 2000. It was one of those 2 years. I was about 10 or 11 at the time. Funny-ass little 90s, early 2000s kid. I'm just saying. Shenmue, director, used a little bit of good news and bad news. Because, thank God, it's confirmed we're getting this next year, 2019. But it got pushed back to next year, which is kind of a bitch. But it is what it is. So shout out to Chris Holt for making this thing up. I'll leave the link down below to Engadget's Twitter. I found on their channel and the video that I saw down below as well. Everybody with that information. So his director, Yu Shenzhou, name wrong, Suzuki, needs more time to make it. Sure, it has high expectations. So Shenmue 3. Shenmue or Shenmue? I don't know. I can never say that name right for some reason. It says, at this point, if you want to read it there, if you want to see it, or the video, it seems like, excuse me, driving a forklift in the world of Shenmue again is even more of a pipe dream. Developer on a third entry in the groundbreaking 2015 after a hugely successful campaign, which I already actually gave $5 for that thing already so many years ago. Actually, no, 3.5 years, not that old. Was scheduled to drop, and the video game story, the freaking backdrop, the character development in this game is beyond expectation. It was way ahead of its time. Because, one, even before GameCube and like Xbox 360 was one of the first ones video game consoles actually had. Even though it was on like really 56 shitty as the 90s and early 2000s shit, but I had to deal with it. Plus, I was still living in New York City and Harlem at the time, way before I moved out here to this desert in Vegas. Let's move on. It says Shenmue 3, times have changed. That was almost like 21 years ago. Let's see. Times have changed, just like what I just said. Shenmue 3 was scheduled to drop back in 2018. Oh, back in half of 2018 this year. However, another delay means you'll have to wait. It's a love tap because It's actually confirmed. We get confirmations coming out next year. Thank freaking God. So I could get this on my PS4. So it says Shenmue creator, excuse me, and director Yu Suzuki. I think it's Suzuki or Suzuki. It's like the old cars in the 90s, Suzuki's. And publisher Deep Silver says that the extra time was necessary to polish the game and make sure it meets. That way it doesn't have no bugs and glitches. I get that. Let's move on. That's the way it said polish the game in time to make sure that it meets its high standards and fans' anticipation. The new release of the window also means Shenmue 3 will also arrive in the original 20th anniversary year. Though with no specific date, you might have to wait until its 2019 holiday season, which is pretty much November, December, next year. Holiday season to get your mitts on it. So I have to wait till I'm freaking 30 years old to get this thing. That's kind of a bitch, but whatever. It says game development is a deeply complex process and delays are common. Rockstar Games, for instance, are pushed back Red Dead Redemption 2 from fall last year to this spring and again October. Kickstarter projects are also notorious for delayed fulfillment, so it seems that crowdfunding games development is doubly difficult. The repeated Shenmue 3 delays, though frustrating for fans, do give them a little bit more time to revisit the first two games, which will be re-released on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC of this year. And it says for sources, Shenmue 3 Kickstarter in this article, AV, crowdfunding, game starter, Shenmue 3 again, Shenmue's Yazuzuki. I thought it was the same people that made the Yakuza series. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. That's all my overall thoughts, views, and opinions. One more other thing I want to say before I finish my overall thoughts, views, and opinions and wrap up this video. Less than 7 minutes long, so you guys can leave if you want. It's just me giving me feedback and the developers. I'm not sure if it was Capcom. I think it might have been either Square Enix or Deep Silver Games. I think they said the published Silver. They were the original ones that made the Shenmue series. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go on my phone right now, find it, because I'm way too much of a lazy asshole to do it myself. On a computer, I can't do it anyways. So I'm going to Google this. Okay, Shenmue 3 2019 video game publisher. You heard that already. Polygon. I'm going to have to go on Wiki. Hold on one second. You guys can leave now if you want. I'm just killing time right now. Shenmue 3. Deep Silver. Alright, so there's that. Wikipedia, Shenmue 3, Shenmue. What was the original Shenmue from? Oh, the Sega! Okay. So Sega and Microsoft Game Studios were the original ones before Deep Silver took over. I get it. I'm surprised it never won in the original Xbox. This is before Xbox even existed. I think it was 2001 when it came out. Or 02. I know Dreamcast was 2000. Anyways, overall thoughts, views, and opinions, friends. I don't know what they're going to do with this. I really hope I don't freak out, and F up really, really badly when they try to release this game. Ends up being like the NES Mini Classic, which they brought that back, by the way. Hopefully they do the same thing for this, for Shenmue 3, because, like I said before, I'll say it again, the character development is amazing. It's absolutely to die for, because I absolutely played it every single time I went to my cousin's house, way back in the day when I was like 10 years old, little kid me. Used to play with it almost every day. Not exactly every day, like maybe like once a month. Even though I only got to play the game one time, but the other games she let me play was really, really freaking awesome. And I absolutely loved the freaking crap out of it. I don't know what happened. Huh. That's weird. Oh, there it goes. I was trying to get the picture in. Other than that's all I got to say for now. Man, the enemies and the bosses and the little like thugs that you had to fight in the freaking alleyways, that was really, really cool. And it left you on that damn cliffhanger. And it was in the mountains in a cave. You had to look for some like talisman shrine or whatever. The yin yang symbol that they had to get from the bad guys. And then I don't know if it was the little sister or the girlfriend that he was in love with. He had to leave her. And then they just left you on that cliffhanger after that, which sucked. So it's a continuation with Shenmue 3, because that was Shenmue 1 to Shenmue 2. So I really hope to God there's a conclusion and closing to that. And then it continues to the trilogy one, Shenmue 3. And of course the voice acting was amazing. You know, I read all the Japanese translation, the English dub. Damn well worth it. Surprised I never made an anime series out of this. This would have been absolutely phenomenally A+ perfection to the T if this would have been an anime. And that's it. Links to the description box down below to the video and the other article I didn't read, and I'm done here. Peace the hell's out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, as always, otakus and hikikomoris out there. I will see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around in the universe. Don't drink, smoke, weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it locked out there. And until the next one, guys, peace out, ladies, and goodbye. Stay tuned for future article session reviews and anime, video gaming industry news, like video game news, like I just said. Anime manga news, internet news, and when September comes around the corner, it gets cool again. I'll be doing outdoor vlogs, chat, and breeze again. But then I do provide for you guys on the channel. Take it easy. Peace out, my sauerkraut. See you guys on the flip side. Lates, goodbye, and I'm out. See ya. Laters, and I'm gone.